Welcome guys to a Let's Play special all about double-decker suspension bridges, and this is going to be a cool one. Now, this is going to be kind of a little bit behind the scenes because this is actually my tester region where I work on like R&D for what you actually see in the Let's Plays. So like over there's the casino city, and there were some ideas that I was working on, but you want to see bridges, so let's get straight to it and let's build some bridges. Now, I'm going to show you like several techniques. I'm going to show you how to build like a dead simple one that you can build in like 2 seconds. It's dead easy. I'm going to show you some more complex ones using the arc tool to get like arcs and circles and stuff. And then, like at the end, I'm going to show you something I've been working on, which is a triple-decker bridge. You gotta see that. Alright, so let's get straight into it. Dead simple bridge, double decker. No mods, don't use mods. I don't use mods. You can use mods if you want. And you know what, I'm going to put the guides on to make it even easier. Right, and I'm just going to put a bridge straight across here. Right. Now all you need in order to do this is some raised terrain and some water. Okay, this is for the dead easy one. And then you take a high density avenue and boom. Now, sometimes it won't remove these stanchions. Okay, so that's kind of the one thing that you got to play around with. So let's try that again. Bang, there you go. So, now, how do we actually use this, right? Well, first thing, let's put in our suspension bridge, because that's what we want to see, right? Okay, so, high density avenue suspension bridge. There we go. And there you've got it. Nice floating road. Pretty cool, huh? Now, what you could do, because these can actually be useful, because like, okay, you got your entrance coming in here, right? So, what we'll do, that'll do. Let's not be fussy. Actually, that's probably that's probably not the best way because I've got it on the wrong side. I should have brought it up this side, and then so like all your traffic can come in and then go across under the bridge and over the bridge and then into your city, right? And that creates a really nice long entranceway, so that can alleviate some traffic problems. So this can actually look cool and also be useful. Now, that's the dead easy one, right? Now that, come on, you got to admit that's pretty damn easy, right? Now, if you want to do more elaborate ones, then there are a couple of tricks that you need to know about. Right, so let's get rid of this. Okay, right, now let's switch to our arc tool, right, do similar things. So let's take a bridge like across here, right? Cool. Now, same principle, but I want to show you one kind of little trick, because it's kind of difficult to get exactly the same arc as the one you've already drawn, and you do need to have exactly the same arc. And after a bit of messing around, I found out kind of what the trick is and how to do it. So here you go. Like if we're looking at it from this side, see, we're not exactly top down, so you want to be slightly to the downside. So kind of put the circle to the bottom edge of the road, right? And then when you start to draw, you need to follow the bottom edge of the road, and you'll see it flash. And once it's flashed, it's locked that in. And then if you follow it round, you'll see we get the same arc that the previous road had. Cool, huh? So, bang that in. As I said, you got to play around with this. It doesn't always remove the stanchions, so just like if it doesn't, just redraw it. But there you go. Pop in your suspension bridge and ba-boom. So we've got straight ones, we've got curved ones. Okay, let's do something a little bit. Let's do something a little bit more elaborate. Don't you think? I think so. Because once you start playing with these, oh man, it's addictive. Okay, now, if you've got two height changes in your terrain, you can start to do some like seriously cool things. So we're going to spin it around up here. Now, it sometimes helps to have a little bit of a guide for this. So now, I want my bridge to be coming over here, right? So the kind of the top of the arc is going to be about here. So I want to aim for there, right? So I'm going to draw a little road that's aiming up at that point, right? So I want it kind of about there, right? Yeah, that's pointing in generally the right direction. You come out at 90 degrees, okay? With the arc tool, not with the straight tool. Bonehead. Come out at 90 degrees, right? And then you draw like a circle, and when you come around here, it'll get to a point where it actually does draw a complete circle. Now, move it out to the side, and the circle will get bigger and bigger, right? Now, you can see I'm touching the edge on the right-hand side, right? That's not where I want to be. So let's cancel that and come out just a little bit more forward of where I was. And again, you draw the circle till it links up, and we want it, oh, now I want it, yeah, kind of about there-ish is probably about where I want it to be. Just gonna take a look. Oh, that, yeah, that, you know, that might be a little bit high, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so once you've drawn that first one, and you can play around with this, because I think, unlike the original one, it had it coming out a little bit further. But this is cool, just to show you, right? And then we'll take a high density road, and we'll start about. Now I want to be top down because I want to do the old follow the road trick. Follow the bottom edge of the road. There's our flash, and oh, let's have a look at that. How close are we? That's fairly close, I think. Let's see what we get. Now again, you can see like it's removed some of the stanchions, but not all of the stanchions. And all you have to do is just do it again, and eventually it'll just get rid of all of them. Okay? But just for showing you, let's upgrade that to a high density suspension bridge, and boom. Like I said, see, I think that's a bit on the high side. Yeah, that one's a little bit on the high side. You kind of want it a little bit lower than that, right? These things you do have to tinker with, but I'm telling you, when you get it, oh man, it's awesome. Okay, so there you go. Those are the tricks. So I've shown you how to get the circles. I've shown you how to follow the arcs so that you can get it right on top. Okay, now I want to show you a couple of other things, because this is pretty cool. And I'm sure that once you guys start playing with this, you'll come up with stuff that's even better. I mean, look around the different regions. There's some really cool places to try and get some like really awesome bridges. Now let's pop over to Cinder over here. There's like 3 plots just in this. This is Reflection Atoll. There's like 3 plots in here where you can do this. So here we are on the other side of Reflection Atoll, and look at this. This is what I've been playing around with now. Trying to get a triple decker bridge. And I think this is going to happen, you know. Because if I run one, like, from from kind of, let me see, zoom out a bit. If I run one from maybe kind of up here, or straighten this out a little bit and then run one from over here, I reckon I can get a triple decker going, which is kinda cool. But I've got to show you the pièce de résistance over at Traders Ridge, which I've got to say, guys, if you haven't played around on Traders Ridge, oh, guys, it is bridge central. You can do some seriously crazy stuff. Take a look at this. And here you go. Now, I started playing with this, and I'm telling you, it's seriously addictive, because I was like, oh, I want to get some traffic going around it. And so, like, I started to put in, you know, just some residential, and I was like, no, I want more traffic. I'll put some casinos in, get some tourist cars going around, and then I'll put some buses in. And then it was like, oh, I need some power, and I need some water, and I need some sewage, and oh, let's put a ferry in. And the next thing I knew, like an hour had gone by, and I'd just been playing around with it. So be warned, addictive stuff. But look at this. I think this is very, very, very cool. I might play around and actually put this. I'm really tempted to like do a let's play on this and actually build a city around this, because I think this looks pretty cool. And I'll show you what happens with the traffic. So the traffic comes in here, and it goes up this little bridge, and then it goes around here, and it goes around the top level. So it goes all around the top level, and then the top level comes around here and joins the middle level, and they go all the way around the middle level, which is kind of graduating down, and then they can go around the bottom level. Okay. There you go. Oh man. You know, I just know that you guys are going to come up with like things which are even more awesome and cool and wonderful. And like I said, if you play around with these things enough, you can get all of these stanchions removed. And it's just a case of, it's really fiddly, but man, when you get it to work, seriously guys, it looks awesome. So if you want something fun to play with, bridges, double decker, triple decker. Hey, you know, I bet one of you guys is going to come up with like a quadruple decker version of this. And I tell you what, challenge, right? If any of you guys can do this, right, and get all of the stanchions removed, right, then like send me some pictures, right, and I'll like include them in one of my videos or whatever. Because I think if you can nail this, and get it absolutely bang on, this would just look amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. We'll see you at the Pleasure Island for the next episode. Until then, peace out.